Umpire bench now moves in. The players are in possession. I think one of the goal umpires has
got the cramp too, has he?
No, I think there's a player inside the fence.
Oh dear, oh dear.
So simple.
He's just sitting on the fence. Oh well,
yes,
now he's sitting on the bonnet of his car.
So anyway, we're about to get underway as umpire bench holds the ball aloft. As you hear, the siren has gone, and we're almost underway in the final quarter. Tate to do the ruck work against Angelquin. Tate, the second tap forward for Anakie. Really don't get a lot of advantage out of the clearance there, but it does come now by hand. A kick goes for Anakie towards half forward. Good mark in front, Rickett. So Rickett now still in the centre square, but there's the lead comes from Anella. One hand.
Still being held.
Well, umpire finally puts a whistle on play. And Jason Abib is protesting vigorously, and obviously he was still protesting. And of course, the upshot of that is it's a 50-metre penalty immediately. Umpire bench is one of the top umpires.
Yep.
They don't speak back to blokes like him because, and he's still talking a bit. So any wonder he's got 50.
Held on him long enough to get scores in Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, absolutely. So Anella now, he's kicked 5, and the man on the mark's on the goal line. He's now kicked 6. And, well, that's a fantastic start in the final quarter for the Anakie side. 14 goals, 12, 96. They trail North 14-16, 100. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter, 1 minute.
Yeah, well, David's been pretty impressive up there, Eric. He's had 9 kicks and he's kicked 6 goals, so that's a pretty good effort. That one was from a free kick, but that free kick was definitely there. There's no doubt about that.
And the good part about it, I guess, immediately Sid Jones has had the runner out and talking to Jason Abib. And look, that's good coaching, Laurie.
That is good coaching. There's no doubt about that.
Weiss and Tate to go at it in the middle of the ground. Tate runs in. Weiss knocks it to the ground. Sun affecting some of the players there. It's in Anakie's eyes as they go forward. And they all jump all over the footy. Fitzsimmons just pats his opponent on the back.
I'll just ask you a question, though. He's kicked 6 goals. Would you look for someone else there? I mean, this is a crucial part of the game. If he gets another 4 in this quarter, it's all over, Red Rover.
Absolutely. And he's good enough to kick another 4 in this term if they get it to him. There's the ball up. Little fella walking past the pack, misses it. Markham. It winds up in the arms of Zitko from the hand pass from Schwenneson. Zitko's kick to half forward. It's all Anakie. It's Munns, who's been pretty impressive today. Takes the mark and cops a little whack in the noggin as well.
That was from the ball.
Was it? Be a hard cold ball too because it's getting pretty chilly out here. Just gets it on to McMurray. McMurray just the short chip kick. They're just going kick for kick. Tate says over to me right in front of us in the broadcast position. They better go for him. Yes, exactly. So Tate gets it. Hand passes it back again one way then the other. Tate, he swats it away to McMurray. Back to Collins. Collins' little kick's a shocker. Zitko can't make it, tries to take it on the half volley, belts it towards Lazarick of all people, who's on it, and kicks it long to full forward. Big hands required.
Yeah, Habib's taking the mark.
Yeah, that good call, Laurie, because he was the man who had first purchase on it. Ricketts tried to take it out of his hands and claim it, but Habib has exonerated himself to some degree by taking a telling mark at full back. Kicks it to Weiss. Dangerous, but effective. Weiss around the body. Looking for Schwenneson, who just waits and doesn't get collected, which was a good thing. He was a bit lucky. Schwenneson now has got a bit of a paddock in front of him. Decides to kick it long to Hardman. Hardman will back himself here and run away from his opponent. Does so. Little right foot kicks a beauty. Vessey's taken the mark, surely.
Yep.
I don't know whether he took it to ground. The umpire may have paid in the back. I'm not sure.
In the back or a mark, he's got it.
Vesey has the footy. That's
the big man, Vesey, has got it. He's kicked 4 for the afternoon. He's an effective forward. He's a bit like Anella at the other end, isn't he, Laurie?
Yeah, it is similar. Anella's probably more on a lead.
Runs around just and allows and opens up the gap a little bit. Has he kicked? Oh, no, it's 1 point. He's just kicked it away to the right. I thought he kicked the goal.
Not enough excitement for a goal.
No, you did right.
14-17, 101 North. 14-12, 96 Anakie. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. 4 minutes gone final quarter as so the ball now comes in for Anakie. Collins. Anakie doing well. Gee whiz, they've given Tate a fair task here. 1 out against 2. Terrific tap down, Justin Tate. It's gone to Markham. Runs a good distance, goes to half forward. Standing. He's standing tall was Schwenneson again. Great mark there. and clears the ball back to mid. Oh, goodness me, numbers with North Geelong here. Scown. He just stands and waits for Swenison to come past and give him the handball, and he gets the long kick to half forward, but that's to no avail. It's straight into the arms of Ricky Munns, and we have a final score at the Caninia Park.
Yeah, we have a GFL have won, not by the 30 goals, but may as well have. They've won by 75 points over the Bellarine Football League.
So there it is, 75 points, 19-14 to 8-5. GFL have beaten Bellarine in the under-25. But here we've got a nail-biter because the ball's back in the centre of the ground. Gary Rickett dropped the mark. Backing up there is Persek. Handball to Scown, both for North Geelong. Scown out wide. The leads come out there. It's too far for Friars. Hardman descends on the footy. My goodness, he's quick. Picks it up. Wheels around. Handballs to Nolan. Where does Nolan go? Back to Friars with a handball. Then to Scown, who's run very strongly. He runs inside 50. Brad Scown goes goalwards. Good looking kick, and Vesey can't take the mark off his hands. It is through for another behind. 14-18, 102 North Geelong. 14-12, 96 Anakie. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. 6 minutes gone.
Ball kicked in pretty quickly. Anakie's still in possession. Tate calls for it out here on the wing. Gets it in front of Weiss and runs away from him, which is no mean feat. He's faster than somebody on the ground with two wonky legs. Still with Anakie at half forward now. Between half forward and the wing, it's Ricketts. Takes the mark. Wants to move it quickly. McMurray calls for it. Can't take the mark. Ball to ground. Here's Anella. Plays along in front of himself towards Hardles. Can't take it. Habib's in there. Helps out. Gets it off to Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons kick out of the pack to the wing. Here's a bit of a foot race now. 2-on-1. He needs the boundary line, the North Geelong boy, because he's got two or three honing in on him. Good play from young Ryder. He got it over the line. And
he could just break
Tate tried to keep it in.
A wry grin from Tate.
Yeah, he tried to keep it in. He didn't quite do it. Crowd getting a bit vocal now. It's a good close game. Tate and Weiss, back of the pack. It is Markham. Mick Markham. There's a couple of Markhams out there, and one of them was Mick, and he got the football wide. Cut off down there by Matheson for North Geelong. Here come the Magpies now. Hand pass to Scown. Scown runs around his opponent and kicks it towards Ryder. Can't take the mark. Vesey brought to ground. Anakie defending grimly down there. Feeds out of the pack towards Hedges. Hedges just measures the kick and kicks it beautifully to Ben Whitehall. Ben Whitehall in the middle of the ground. Kicks it wide now looking for Tate, who can't run to it, and Weiss just takes the mark in front of him. It needed to be centimetre perfect. It wasn't. Weiss feeds it on to Zitko. Zitko now takes a bounce through centre half forward. Measures them. Lines them up. Goes bang. Allsop pushes his man out and takes the mark.
Oh, he's going to go and kick the goal. He's on the goal line.
Well, he just probably wants to, do this for effect, I suppose, just to let the coach know that he's
this might be
got
handy.
the pill.
It'll be a 2-goal break if he kicks this, and that's to be very handy.
Yeah, well, as I said before, Eric, Anakie just breaking down up here, playing too short on the forward line up here. And
goal, by the way, Allsop. He's kicked his second for the afternoon. A bit of breathing space for the Magpies.
Yeah, certainly is. 15-18, 108 North Geelong, 14-12, 96 Anakie. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. 8.5 minutes gone. Laurie, a 2-goal break, and looking at the number of the players are looking pretty tired. Might take a bit of getting back.
Yes, it might, Eric. And look, there was just a wrong decision there before. I know it's Tatey probably likes him to go to him, but
I mean, he had three, didn't he?
That's right.
And Weiss was just in the middle and went straight to Weiss.
And it wasn't the option.
Well, it had to be right on Tate's chest for him to get it, and it wasn't.
Up in the middle, Tate gets the tap down to Lazarick. Handball back to Tate. Handball over to Markham. But chipping in is Persek. He's done well, this young fella.
Very good.
And Persek, long to half forward. Allsop leads in the race for the footy. Can he get it and keep it in? Well, he's got it. He fell over. Umpire didn't fall for it. He's pulled off the footy. Umpire said, now what has he given? Because the umpire's quite adamant where the free kick is going.
Well, Allsop hasn't moved on the ground. So something's happened.
That's the idea. Play on.
No, he was foxing, I think.
So the ball in the meantime is back on centre wing. Picked up by Rowan Markham. Good shepherding by Tate, but great interception at centre half back. That was Matheson for North Geelong. Has Scown. Scown's got 3 to beat and does that. takes the mark half-back flank. I think they're starting to slow it down already, North. Only 9.5 minutes into the last quarter. Just keep an eye on also. I think he just was that disappointed. He fell over and probably head into the ground. So Scown, middle of the ground. Rowe on his own, one-handed mark. Now they're Lairising. Chips it into Weiss. Weiss now, can he get around a player? He gets a handball over the top to Angelkovic. Can he pick it up now on the left foot, long towards full forward? Numbers there with, that might have been a very doubtful mark. I reckon it dropped to the ground.
Bounced. Yep.
And bounced back up on his hands. But umpire, in the meantime, had paid us rider by the look of things.
Yeah, I think it is.
And very, very fortunate mark. And, well,
he's missed a couple. He's got to kick this one. He's kicked 3 points, actually.
He's got one goal too, I think, Loz.
I got him here for 3 points.
So I think
he's got a goal.
I think he got one down the other end early on. But
I got him for goal.
Yeah. So Chris Ryder, an important kick because a 3-goal margin might well be beyond Anakie's talents in this last quarter. He moves in. It's that's an absolutely atrocious kick.
Kicked the skin off it, didn't he?
And the Anakie players are certainly telling him all about it. And I guess Anakie stay alive with that kick. 15-19, 109 North. 14-12, 96 Anakie. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. 11 minutes gone.
Gee whiz, he just tried to kick the case off that football and he didn't need to do it. Munster put the ball back into play for the Roos. They need a goal. Goes wide, looking for the coach, who takes the mark. No, he doesn't. Controls the ball to the ground, then runs away with it. His tag gets a little kick in, squeezes it to Lazarick on the wing. Lazarick has to beat a couple, does so. Feeds the hand pass off to the run of Moore. Moore, left foot kick. It's ugly, but it's effective. And Ella takes it out in front of Habib.
He won't kick that.
Well, I don't know. If he kicks a torpedo like the other end, he might.
He wants to feed it off, but I wouldn't be feeding it off. He's got to have a ping. He's got to have a ping. He's a goal kicker.
He's done this at train, mate. He knows his distance.
So Anella from,
he's going to do a drop punt, though.
He's from 50-odd, 55. Good looking kick off the boot, Anella.
It's there, I think.
Oh, just the wrong side
off
of the
to the right. Gave it a big ride.
Oh, he gave it a chance. So 14-13, 97 Anakie. 15-19, 109 North Geelong, Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. 12 minutes gone.
Habib puts it back into play, sends it wide to Barnett. He had it spent, but he's come back and got it and hand passed it back towards Habib. Needs to trap it, does so. Just steps into the kick and finds the new man on the ground, or new in the last quarter, hasn't had much play, is Nolan. Feeds it off to Barnett, draws his opponent, back to Nolan. Nolan beats his opponent, then hand passes back to Barnett. Gee, they're doing it hard, but they've still got possession. Now Barnett dribbles it out for a boundary throw-in. He's kicked it out in the full.
No, they've talked the umpire into being deliberate.
Oh, okay. So they've got the deliberate. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter how you get it as long as you get it. And it's Lazarick out wide.
Well, they've got to get a goal from this forward thrust.
Lazarick's got the deliberate. And yes, you did right, Laurie. They need one here.
Well, he's that far under the tree over there. It's very hard to see.
He is. He matches the mark. He's as he kicks it towards Tate, and he takes the mark. He's on no legs, Tate.
So the man on the mark, he's going 10 metres.
So Tate sinks the left boot into it, and just kicks it. A reasonable kick into the pocket. Cut off by. Rowe it is. Rowe bounces it. Danger. He's gone. Got somehow off to the little fella down there in Persek. He kicks it long and it's chopped off by Munns. There's nobody on the forward line. You're dead right, Eric. There's absolutely no one on the forward line.
Here's now Weiss. They're going to run.
Now they're going to run onto it. CC Ryder needs a kind bounce. Has he got one? Tries to bring it up to himself. He can't get a bounce. Then lays the boot at it and kicks a point. Oh, well.
It just wouldn't bounce up for him.
Comedy of terrors.
Wasn't that unbelievable?
What a shame for him.
15-20, 110 North. 14-13, 97 Anakie.
Out of jail, Anakie once again.
Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard as we approach 14 minutes. The kick-ins come to Mulquinny, and he takes the mark on half-back flank. They've just got to go down the ground, Laurie, and start to
yes, they've got to get in the corridor a bit more.
Another chip pass. It's gone to Mick Markham. He's going further down the corridor. They've got some loose men, as it's taken there by Miller. Miller now, where does he go? He's got Moore running strongly. I think he's kicked it straight to Ryder, though. He has, and Ryder, a long, long way up from the forward pocket, has taken the mark on centre wing. Now they're running north as that looks like Vesey, who's a long, long way from the forward area. He's taken the mark on the half-forward flank. He's chipped it over the top to Mario Zitko. This bloke could be the difference in this game today. because Zitko has taken the mark, probably within kicking distance, 45 metres, very close to the boundary. Already has 5 to his name. He seems to have run all day, and for some reason, Anakie haven't had anyone to tag him. But Mario Zitko to put the icing on the cake, I think, for the North Geelong side. 15 minutes into the final quarter with an opportunity to score. He's got a long way back, preparing carefully, and he does this, Laurie, doesn't he? He's very meticulous.
Yes.
Moves in. The right footer is on the right hand, the right side of the goals for a right footer as he now approaches. Good approach. Oh, off the outside the boot. Shocking kick. In fact, it's gone right across the face of goal. Still in the field of play. And still, I think the Anakie defence are more than happy now just to punch it over the boundary line 10 metres from the behind post.
They live again.
You build them up and they let you down, these goal kickers, don't they?
Always, yes. It's always the way. But
He always sets up like that, but he probably took a little bit too much time just then, I thought.
So the ball now, actually 20 metres from the behind post. Big throw in. Tate in front. Beautiful tap down to Lazarick. To Miller by hand. Over the top. They're working hard to get it out of that danger area, Anakie. But North, they come back once again. The handball has found Fitzsimmons. Runs close to the boundary. Hardman calling for it in the corridor, but he goes a little bit shorter than that, and it's a diving mark. Is it Allsop again?
Yeah, looks like.
Ended up on the deck. And no, it's not all.
Could be Weiss, I think.
Jamie Weiss.
Yeah.
Good call, Phil. He dived to the ground. Now Habib from full back is making a lead to the goal square. And Ella said, well, you go, mate. I'm not going with you.
Turn the lights on, somebody, too, by the way. Turn all those people, turn your headlights on so we can see what's going on over there.
So Jamie Weiss, not without a chance here, has shown Allsop trying to create some chaos running through the mark and what have you. But now, things have settled. Jamie Weiss lines up. A very important kick for North Geelong here, 16 and a half minutes in. It's a good-looking kick off the boot. And it might be the goal that has won the game. Jamie Weiss, beautiful kick from very close to the boundary. And a very important one for North. 16 goals, 20, 116 North. 14-13, 97 Anakie. Right, Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. 17 minutes gone, and it's only 2 goals to 1 in the last quarter, Laurie, but when you start with a goal in front, that's very handy.
Yeah, it certainly is, Eric, and the North Geelong seem to be more run in their legs now, I think, than the Anakie side. And look, we saw this happen against North and Bellpost Hill. They ran all the way of top of North in the finish, but I don't think that's going to be the case today. I don't see the run in the Anakie league.
I think they're out in their feet, Anakie. They've given it their all. Tate doing the ruck work there. And, it's cut off by Rowe. Rowe just kicks it out of the middle towards centre half forward. Here's Weiss, feeds it wide, looking for Zitko. Can't control it, or can he? Or can he? No, he can't. Yes, he can, Zitko. Then he's dispossessed at the last minute. He's get a free kick out of it.
Oh, I tell you what, he made sure the umpire saw it too.
Well, he was almost like he had the ball on a string. And, it was like a yo-yo. He was just paddling it along in front of himself and slapping it around. He's got the high one and he's got the free kick.
For the old people who can remember a long, long time, it's typical Darryl Baldock stuff.
Yes.
Almost on his fingertips
absolutely.
all the way through that
Yeah,
pack.
just controlled the footy but didn't have it. So he's kicked 5. He let us down with his last shot at goal.
This is a bit easier though, isn't it?
This is for number 6 and to be the leading goal kicker on the ground this afternoon. Or equal leading with Anella. So Zitko from around 20 metres, directly in front. Oh, he's swung it off to the right. Well. Oh dear, they do make a mug of you, don't they? So Zitko,
he'd be disappointed with that.
He would be very.
But every score is handy now. 16-21, 117 North. 14-13, 97 Anakie. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. 18.5 minutes gone, and I think the game might have just about passed Anakie by here, Laurie.
The sting's certainly gone out of it, that's for sure, and particularly for Anakie's side.
Munns has got the footy. I was just going to say, boys, it's handy Anakie got dark jumpers on as the light fades here, and it just makes it a little bit harder to see them. Hedges has got the footy.
He's had 18 kicks.
Hedges to centre wing. Tate against 3. Ball comes to ground. Tried to crash his way through the pack there was Markham. And now the ball is in front of our broadcast position as umpire bench takes the footy, puts it in the air. Both ruckmen hit the ball the same way. Goes towards centre half forward. In front there was for Anakie Bowman. Comes to ground. Kick along the ground. This is where North seem to have the legs because Friars too quick on that occasion for Whitehill. And the kick has found Norris it was at centre half forward. Goes wide. Hardman misses the mark.
Oh,
but
look
when
out,
the
though.
ball hits
Look
the
out
ground,
now.
I tell you what, he's explosive. Crashes through the tackle. Kicks it
He's
long
kicked it. He's
towards
kicked
the
it.
goal. And that's a brilliant goal to Lee Hardman. Only his first for the day. But that is the sealer. The 17th goal for the North Geelong side. 17-21, 123. They lead Anakie 14-13, 97. They've been gallant, but they've run out of legs in the last quarter in the Buckley's Entertainment Centre. Final quarter scoreboard, we've been going 20 minutes.
I'll never tip against the Magpies ever again. Ever.
Yes, you will.
I will, you're right. It's the only one I got wrong today, I think, boys. We'll see.
I heard you tipped against them tonight.
Oh, yeah, I've done that. I'll never tip them. I'm too scared to. And Jelkovic in the middle wins it. Ball to ground. It's right in the middle of the cricket pitch. A couple crawling around in hands or legs. Miller was one of them for Anakie. Whistle. Free kick to North.
It's all happening for North,
off the
isn't
ball,
it?
I think,
Rowe.
actually, there.
Rowe, one of the quick men. He
That's
wants
50.
to play it quickly, and he does play it quickly. And, Zitko's on the end of it. And we'll get a 50-metre penalty, as Laurie said. And, Rowe, Fitzsimmons, all the boys around the ball today, Scown, they've all been good, haven't they?
It was a bit stiff, the player there, because the umpire didn't call play on, but the player played on. And
there's a quick kick to Allsop of all people, who just lines them up and goes bang, and there's another one. And the floodgates are well and truly open now.
Unfortunately, it could become a procession now, couldn't it? And that's the unfortunate part of the game. It's been better than this final score, because North now 18-21, 129. Lead Anakie 14-13, 97. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 21 minutes gone.
Yeah, we've got another 19 minutes to go. If it's true to form,
yes,
they'll go 39, 40 minutes every quarter.
Oh, yeah, we've got a way to go.
Dear, oh dear.
That scoreboard could look worse, couldn't it?
Yeah. What time does the league start tonight? 8:30 or 7:30? I better just get the video going at home, Dale. We won't be home. Here's the ball with North Geelong. Fitzsimmons on the end of it. Kicks it long with a right foot towards Norris. Snapped up by Angelkovic. Runs into a brick wall. Kicked out of the pack towards that man. Zitko just paddles it along in front of himself to Ryder it was, who just slipped it along, just dribbled it along in front of himself towards, I think, Vesey. Gee, it's dark down there, but it's
Rush Point,
points the result. But they made heavy weather out there, didn't they?
I don't think the boundary umpire was too keen to get down there and throw it in anyhow.
So 18-22, 130 North, 14-13, 97 Anakie. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 22 and a half minutes gone as
Munns.
He kicked to himself and away he goes. It's a long kick to... there's a whistle on play. The free kick has gone to Tate, has it? Interfered in the marking contest. So on half-back flank for Anakie. I think they better, whatever lights they got here, they probably need to turn on very shortly, because it is getting very dark, and we're probably only halfway through the quarter, as the guys have mentioned. 23 minutes gone. So Tate now, where is he going to go? Waiting for options.
Just move it, will you, Tatey? We will be here at midnight.
Well, it's not a good option, but they've ended up with a footy, Anakie. They go towards centre wing. Numbers there with North Geelong, and he's done well, this fella. Percy,
terrific.
Yeah, he has
strong
done well,
mark.
yep.
He doesn't waste a kick.
No, he doesn't. Well, Friars went without it then on that occasion, dropped the mark he probably should have taken. Whitehill diving in, can't take the mark. Ball, Fitzsimmons. Gee whiz, it's almost like a rugby scrum in the middle. This will break it up, because Hardman picks it up. Handball to Lazarick. Lazarick, handball to a teammate in McMurrick. McMurrick now to full forward. Player surely held without the footy. Got to be against Matheson.
Yeah.
And it's an Anakie free kick to, looks like the big fellow in Young.
Yep.
Up in the full forward area.
Young.
And I can't see, I'm looking for Anella. He's on the wing. Where's his partner in crime?
Yeah, no, he's been up there for a while, Nella. I don't know why they'd shoot him up there at that stage. Here's Jason just on the end of the square now.
So Young moves in. Not a bad looking kick for a ruckman. It's gone right through the middle, but a little too late. You're exactly right, Laurie. And Young kicks his first. It is the 15th for the Anakie side. 15-13, 103, but they trail North 18-22, 100. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final board. 24 minutes gone, sorry.
5 goals to win, Anakie. Just put that to you because the
probably
Bell Post Hill came home with a wet sail.
They've probably got time, but I think North are playing just a little too well.
Yeah, you're
They've
right.
got too many guys having kicks. Anakie fiddling with the ball, paddling as I call it a bit, rather than picking it up.
So we go here. If they can get another one, they'll get a bit of a sniff. Lazarick at the end of the Tate knockdown. Feeds it long. Inella up on the ball now. Wide to Markham with run. Rowan Markham backs himself and just kicks an absolute horrible kick. Chopped off by Billy Picken lookalike with the 25 on his back. Nolan sends it to Scown at half back for North Geelong. They're out of jail. Scown, high ball. Fryers on the wing. Takes it in front of Collins. And just steadies things down a tad. And Djokovic says, kick it to me. He ignores it and goes long. At the fall of football down there, is that no, can't be Matheson up there, surely.
Ryder, I think.
Ryder it was, you're right. Barnett, he's up there, shouldn't be, but he's got the footy and has
He's
a shot at goal and in fact kicks a goal just to top his day off. He's had a cracking game across half back, thought it's my turn to go up forward and follow my man down just on the end of it and kicks a goal. Beautiful.
So 19-22, 136 North. Anakie 15-13, 103. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. We're into time on, 26 minutes gone. But who knows how much longer to go, Loz.
Well, that's right. Well, Barnett has played a good game across back. And quite often we watch North, I impress with him because he doesn't waste too many opportunities and he works hard for his kicks as well. And he's been a very effective player today. He's
plays tall, doesn't he?
18 kicks and 6 handballs.
Plays tall and runs quick.
So in the middle, Tate gets the tap down to Anella. Handball out to Markham, running. He handballs over the top. Not a good handball. And they've turned it over to Rowe. Rowe, he gives it back to Anella. Beautiful kick from Anella. The lead came from full forward. Mark not taken up there by Scotty Bowman. And unfortunately for Anakie, it's off hands and over the boundary line in front of the scoreboard, which shows 103 against 136 with the visitors North Geelong in command at the moment as we approach 27 minutes. Boundary umpire, half forward flank for Anakie. Tate in front, lovely tap down, goes to Lazarick. Feeds a handball out this time to Hartles. Hartles is going to land in the goal square. But Habib, one grab mark. What? The umpires.
What's that?
Oh, actually, he can't play on from
it's either a mark or a goal, isn't it?
No, he can't play on from behind the line. I think that's the crux of it. So the umpire's done well. He's given him a kick over the man the mark.
Okay, fair enough. Because the goal umpire was going to signal a point.
Yeah. Well, I suppose technically anyway. Habib, the free kick or the mark, whatever you like, and finds Matheson.
No.
Matheson now, still half-back flank for North, and just going to control the footy now as chips it short. That's Fitzsimmons. He decides to play on. Goes wide to the run. The run out there was from... Zitko's got hold of the footy. He's broken a tackle over the top to Brad Scan now towards half forward. And Djokovic, the back of the pack, long kick to the goal square. Players up there. The handball comes out to Allsop. Allsop accepts a handball. And Shane Allsop has kicked his fourth. I tell you what, he's been a very handy player today. And that's the 20th for North. 20 goals, 22, 142. They lead Anakie 15-13, 103. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 28 minutes gone.
Bit of clever stuff there, Laurie, from a few footballers, the Swat-ons.
Yeah, there certainly has, and he's been, as Eric said, he's been good all day today, and he's a pretty cheeky type of player too. He knows where to slip up and get a handball and kick a long goal.
So the ball back in the middle of the ground now, and the umpire just telling the water boys to get off the ground, and they're off. It's umpire bench. Awfully dark now, and a free kick. There's a bit of mouthing off going on from somewhere, and a free kick to Anakie. It's going to Tate. Don't quite know what that was from.
Yeah, abuse from the bench or the trainer. Or
yeah,
whatever.
I think you're right. That's where he was pointing. As Anakie now, an opportunity through Collins, just steps into the kick. He measured it nicely, looking for the lead of the forwards down there. Hartles was one of them. Bauman was the other, and he missed all of them, and we've got to throw in. So the game well and truly in the keeping of North Geelong now, you would think. As the ball tossed in, Tate wins it, smashes it towards goal for his side. There's a heap of players down there. Lazarick's one of them, runs onto it, needs a bit of luck, needs to break a tackle, does so. Off to Bauman, standing start, away to the right, one behind.
That was a bad miss. That he just leaned
It's
back
his
on that.
fourth for the day, actually. 15-14, 104. That's Anakie. 20-22, 142 North Geelong. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. 29.5 minutes gone. As the ball about to come in from Jason Habib once again. Habib now, the short chip kick to the lead there of Rowe, and Rowe takes the mark. Decides to go wide to, gee whiz, 1 on 3, Brad Scown, and he does well. He's beaten the 3 so far, picks it up. Can he get control of it? Kicks it along the ground towards centre wing. Anella, a long way from full forward, picks it up, bounces off the tackle, hooks it round the body, looking for Hedges. He picks it up, gets away from his opponent. He's got players loose in the middle. One of them is Markham, and takes the mark. Decides to play on quickly. Has Tate. Tate can't take the mark. Once it's at ground level, he's in trouble because there's a bit of a dust up there from Jason DeBib and Justin Tate. In the meantime, the ball's in the arms of Zitko, runs into an open goal and proceeds to kick goal number 6. So all too easy now for North. They're really running riot in this final quarter. 21 goals, 22, 148 North Geelong, 15-14, 104 Anakie. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard, 31 minutes gone.
Boy, they're long quarters, aren't they? I thought they
this has only gone, we're only two-thirds of the way through this quarter at the 30-minute mark.
Yeah, the timekeepers, you'd think the game's not going to be close, is it?
Oh, dear,
don't you do that?
No.
It's cold and it's dark and it's
I don't understand. It's been the same all day long. I don't know where the time's been wasted.
The Anakie timekeeper can't be enjoying it.
No, but it's North Geelong's timekeeper's quarter, this one, so this will go for about an hour and a half. Ball back with up by bench in the middle of the ground. And then Jelkovic to do the ruck work with Tate. Tate wins it to Collins. Collins feeds it off, looking for Markham. Chopped off down there by his teammate McMurray. And Anakie go forward. Just beautifully pushed out Svenison, but took the mark on his way down as he was pushed out by his opponent. Sends it wide to Scown. That's been the play all day. And Scown gets on his own and has done all day. Habib out there to help him too. Scown runs onto the footy, then is tackled. Plown calls the umpire. Thought it might have been out. Fries is out there. Just gets a kick in. Doesn't travel too far. Ball's with Anakie. It's Collins. Runs around his opponent. Then hand passes it to himself and then goes and gets it. Good play, Collins. And then sends it long. Good, very good play to Ricketts. Ricketts spots up the coach. Tate needs to take it and does. Feeds the hand pass off. This is very good football from Anakie. Winds up with Whitehill, who dribbles one home. All too easy for Anakie, isn't it?
Easy.
Oh, at this stage of the day. So that's goal number 16.
Ben Whitehill, that was.
Yes, Ben Whitehill. 16-14, 110 Anakie. 21-22, 148 for North Geelong. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. 32.5 minutes gone. And how long's the agony going to prolong? I suppose 5 minutes to go based on the first 3 quarters.
Well, it might go even longer than that. They're still with a chance. They only need 6 goals.
Few goals been kicked this quarter too.
Yeah, 6 to
Don't
6
say
to
it, Laurie,
3.
please.
How many got Mario Zitka down for 6?
6,
Yep.
yes.
Yeah, he missed a couple he should have kicked.
Well, that's a deduction, is it?
He's gone all right. It's gone all right. No, but we're going to have to play extra time for those misses because they went out. Ball back with umpire Bradley Smith in the middle of the ground. We've got our light on.
Yes, we need it.
So the ball in the air. And Jelkovic goes at it. McMurray foxes it. Free kick to McMurray. Advantage paid as Munns runs away. He's been good. Munns, 3 bounces. Through the wing he runs. Has a look further afield. Who's he looking for? The big man Young at the front of the pack. Swatted down by Hartles. Back to Young. Smothered kick off the boot. No, he got it. Came off.
Enough.
Yeah, and he's gone. Well, I thought it was out in the full. No, it's a behind. So I'll mark that one down to the big man Young.
So 16, 15, 111 Anakie. 21, 22, 148 North Geelong. Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. 34 minutes gone.
Allsop on the end of the kick in at half back. Shoots it away to the new man on the ground for his side for the first time today, Priddle. Priddle kicks it from the wing to half forward. Zitko, he couldn't control the footy and it's over the line. As he's had a pretty good day at the office today, Mario Zitko. 6, might have kicked 8, helped in a couple. So he'd be pretty pleased, he'd be pretty tired at the end of the day today, if it ever ends. As the ball is thrown in at half forward for North Geelong. And the big man swats it down for North Geelong towards Allsop. Allsop's kick is a terrible kick. And has he kicked it out in the full? No. Boundary throw in the forward pocket. And all heat gone out of this game and out of the weather as well. It's getting pretty chilly.
And the day, yes.
Here's the throw in. I wonder if North Geelong can kick a goal out of this. Weiss at the back of the pack. Belted straight back towards the boundary. Cut off by Priddle for the Magpies. Feeds the hand pass inboard. A sea of players. He's pretty happy down there.
Chris
Who kicked
Fryers,
it? Fryers?
Wasn't it? Chris Fryers.
Yeah, well, he was behind a sea of players. Our sight was taken away, but Fryers is the man. And answer to whether they can kick a goal is yes, they have.
Yes, so that's the 22nd goal to North Geelong. 22-22, 154. The 150's up, 16-15, 111. Anakie, Buckley's Entertainment Centre final quarter scoreboard. 35 and a half minutes gone, Laurie, and whilst the sting's gone out of it, 16-15 is not a bad losing score, is it?
No, it's certainly not a bad losing score, Eric, and we've got to remember they have got a few players yet to come back into the side, Anakie, so full side at Anakie would certainly give a better contest.
So in the middle, look away handball from Tate went missing. It went to Priddle instead of his teammate. North through Angelkovic, just one step, long kick towards half forward. Now we've got a foot race. Zitko, he's not going to get there first on this occasion. Good work by Mulquinny. Handball to nobody. Finds Anella. Anella round the body. Is he going to find Tate? Oh, almost a great mark there to
well done, Tate.
Angelkovic. Tate does well. Feigned the handball, then turned on the left foot, goes towards full forward. Oh, great mark. And that's Swennerson again, is it?
No, Billy Picken.
Billy Picken, you're right.
No,
That's
Nolan.
Chris Nolan. So well done, Chris Nolan. Got Habib on his own on the boundary line. He takes the mark. Chips it inboard. The leads come there from Chris Fryers, the last goal kicker. He goes wide. The run out there for North Geelong is Fitzsimmons. Picks it up. Handball over the top to Allsop. Has one bounce. The ball doesn't come back to him. Now he gets tackled. He gets rid of the football. Collins does well. Where's he going to go? Inboard. Gee, that's a dangerous kick because it's back into the corridor. It's in the forward area. Now the turnover. And North through Michael Rowe. They're going to make them pay because that is a fantastic kick. Michael Rowe doesn't miss too many of those. Had just an ordinary day for Michael Rowe, but he's kicked 3 by the same token. So 23rd for North Geelong. 23 goals, 22.
I thought that was the siren, then it's just the kids.
Yeah, 162 North. Anakie 16-15, 111. Buckley's Entertainment Centre. Final quarter scoreboard, 37 minutes gone.
Yeah, no, they've done it pretty easy when you analyse the game, really, North Geelong and the finish. And, whilst the score probably doesn't suggest that, but, their skills have been, I think, far better than Anakie.
Yeah, you're right, Laurie. They sort of threatened to do what they've done in the end, blow it away. And they're 49 points in front as Lazaric takes the ball out of the middle for Anakie, kicks it to full forward. No one takes the mark. Ball on the ground. Nolan's in there, over the ball. Play on, says the umpire. Persick comes in to help him. Hand passes over the top. Didn't have a look, didn't have time to. Winds up with Habib, who's wrapped up in the tackle. We get a ball up at between centre half forward and full forward for Anakie. Opportunity for the Roos to get a late goal. That is not. There is the siren.
Only 38 minutes. So there it is.
So a short quarter here to finish it off. 38 minutes.
So the final score at Anakie shows the home side, 16 goals, 15, 111, have been defeated by North Geelong. 23 goals, 22, 160. Goal kickers for the winners, North Geelong. Mario Zitko kicked 6. 4 to Shane Allsop, 4 to Clint Vesey, 3 to Michael Rowe, 1 each to Troy Elsinger, Chris Barnett, Lee Hardman, Jamie Weiss, Chris Ryder and Chris Fryers. Goal kickers for Anakie, 6 to Dave Anella, 2 each to Justin Tate, Rowan Markham, Ricky Munns, and 1 each to Mick Markham, Ben Whitehill, Matt Young and Brendan Miller. So that's the final score here at Anakie. 16-15, 111 the home side have been defeated by North Geelong 23-22, 160.